Today I'm going over the Rockwell Adjustable Razors and how they're a huge benefit to you. Rockwell pretty much has it covered. They make two inexpensive razors, the Rockwell 6C. This is a great razor. You have three different plates, 1 through 6, and you get both sides of the plate, there's a different number. Then they have the Rockwell T2. This is a TTO, open to close razor, butterfly effect. This one goes from 1 to 6 and it changes the blade gap of the razor. Now, in my opinion, I think these razors are sharper than the stainless steel razors. And the reason why I say that is I've never cut myself with the T2 stainless steel, which is right here. I've never cut myself with this one on 6. Now I have cut myself on this one on 6. So in my mind, I shave with these razors all the time because I like them that much. Rockwell's shaving cream. This stuff right here, it's a barbershop smell. I think it's one of the softest shaving soaps or creams that you can buy on the market today. Rockwell razors. These are made in Sweden. The cool thing about these razor blades, it's double packaged here. The cool thing about these razor blades is there's no goo. I love that about that. I'm going to be shaving with the cheapest razor, which is the Rockwell 6C. And I have it on the 6 plate right now, and that's how you tell which plate you're shaving with, whatever's showing on the bottom. And it's a 3-piece razor, right? So I'm going to take the razor blade and just drop it in here. Now, when you buy any of their razors, you're going to get these blades. So I figured, why not? I'll just do a shave with these blades. Now, do I think there's better razor blades out there? I do. But, when you first get these in the mail, this is how it's going to come. Just go down here and get about yay much. And I'm just going to put it down here in the bottom of my bowl. Now, that amount right there is probably way too much. A cheap, $18 brush from the razor company. It's a synthetic brush. I like this brush. And I think for the money, it's a great option. So I just went down and, grabbed some water. And I'm just going to do a bowl lather. Now, not traditionally, I don't bowl lather. I would rather spend the time that I'm lathering up this soap or cream in my bowl. I'd rather do that on my face. So, this is a little unorthodox for me. Now, I did just jump out of the shower. A lot of people ask me that in the comments. They're like, dude, did you take a shower? Yeah, I always take a shower before I shave. To me, I have thick, coarse hair, and it just helps soften up and prep my skin. So that's a definite for me. All right, now I'm just going to take this brush and just dip the tips in about 1/8 of an inch, break the backbone down here, and start working up a lather. Wow, I wish you guys could smell this soap or this cream. Wow, it is so freaking good. Rockwell makes some really good products. I like their pre-shave oil. I like their aftershave. Gosh, their aftershave is some of the best stuff I've ever used. I did give that away on one of my giveaways, so I need to get more of it. But it's really good. And right now, Rockwell is having a 10% off sale if you sign up for their email. So if you use, they'll let you stack. So if you use Ohio Undershave Scores, you can get an additional 10% off. So that's 20% off. This razor starts out at $60. I mean, do the math. You can get it under $50. That's a steal. The Rockwell 6C, and this is going to be under $100. This to me is one of the best shaving razors out there. And everyone always asks, 6Rs better than the T2s? It all depends. If you don't mind, playing around with plates, or if you just want to go on the fly. I know when I first started, I got an open to close, safety razor, just because I was afraid of the razor blades. I'm a little more at ease with it. Using the Rockwell blade, which has no goo, let me go in here and do a pass over here. Yeah, so good. Wow, I haven't shaved with their blades in a long time. Their blades are very mild. So I think this blade would probably work out better than like the T2, which, you know what? Let me take this out and I'll put this blade in the T2. Yeah, there's setting 6. Give that a better rinse. All right, so I got it on setting 6 now. Hear the blade difference, the sound in the razors? Definitely more aggressive. If I had to guess, this is probably on a 6C or a 6S. It would be like a 7 or 8 plate if there was such a thing. Now, one of the greatest selling factors of these razors are their zero blade feel. They feel non-aggressive. A lot of people buy these razors and they're brand new to, shaving with a safety razor, and they shave like on, setting 2 or 3. You can actually bump these up and get some really good shaves. I mean, I had 4 days of growth right there and it just ripped right through it. So there's your Rockwell T2. I'm going to go in with the stainless steel models now. So on this pass, I'm going to go across the grain. I do like a variation. And I asked in a questionnaire like a week or two ago, do you do a 1-pass shave, a 2-pass shave, a 3-pass shave, or you do a variation? I do a variation. I go with the grain, and then I go across the grain up top, and I go against the grain on my lower neck. And it seems to work out good for me because I've mapped out my face. I know which way my hairs grow. And I just try to achieve the best shave I can and be consistent with it. That's the biggest thing for me. All right, so I'm going to take this T2 out, right? I'm going to stick it in the Rockwell 6S, which is one of my favorite razor blades, or one of my favorite razors. This thing right here is so good. Still going to stay on the 6 plate. It's a nice thing about Rockwell razors, especially these, 6Rs, which I call them, the 6s. They you're going to be able to go through a lot of different blades. The blades that you haven't used that you bought a variety pack on, you're going to be able to use them with this razor. So smooth. me just go back around here real quick. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're good there. You know, they're made out of stainless steel. The precision's a hell of a lot better. Now, I'm not going to shave this one on 6. I had it on 5. I'm going to put this one down to 3. Okay, just because this is a more aggressive razor. This is probably like a 4 on a Rockwell 6S or 6C. But I just don't want to chew up my face, and I know how aggressive these can be. Stainless steel is really cold. All right, so there you go. I mean, let's give this a rinse and we'll see where we're at. Maybe you have to do a touch-up pass, maybe not. Now I'm just gonna go in here with an alum block. This is a natural way to help seal your pores and, you know, get rid of any imperfections. It's a game changer. No stinging there. Slight tingle down here at the bottom. Nothing here, nothing there. You know, it was a really good shave. And the only place I got it was right here. Everywhere else is really good. I tell everybody, all these products that you're using on your face for, wet shaving is made a tremendous difference in my complexion. I can't stress that enough. When I was using, my Gillette Fusion, I got to tell you, that's why I was looking for something different, because I would get ingrown hairs, razor burn all through my neck. I mean, it was to the point where it was like embarrassing. I like to go in with, I got just a little bit left. I like to go in with Thayer's facial toner. This stuff right here is fantastic. I say it all the time. Love this stuff. And oh my gosh, it goes on so wet, so refreshing, and feels so good. Now, I got to tell you, if I had the Rockwell aftershave, I'd put that on, because that aftershave is like the best I've ever used. But I'm just going to go in with Nivea because I have it. Damn, that's good. All right. So BBS shave using all 4 different razors. Now, what makes these razors stand out? These razors are some of the smoothest, in my opinion, the smoothest shaving razors that you can buy. The nice thing is they're adjustable. So when you're new and you're trying to decide, do I want a mild, a medium, or an aggressive razor? You don't know. Do you want blade feel? No blade feel? You don't know. So that way, having a adjustable razor will help you guide yourself to see where you're at in the future. And it's basically future proofing. Another good thing to buy when you're first starting out is get one of these 10s, because you're going to end up going through blades. Everyone always asks me, how many times do you use a razor blade before, you throw it away? Once. If I'm doing a head shave, then I'll do a face shave and a head shave. But I use it once because I'm usually comparing, razors or shaving with a razor, and I don't want to give a bad review on something or get a bad shave because I used a blade that I overextended. Now, how do you tell when you overextend a blade? When it starts tugging on your skin or your hairs, that's when you need to discard it. I don't care if you're in the middle of your shave, discard it and load in another razor blade. I mean, hell, these things are cheap. I mean, my favorite blades cost 28 cents and it's an AccuForge blade. I like the Comfort Coats, which are 16 cents a piece. I just like using American-made products. So I just like things made in the United States, and I try to push that on my channel. So which ones do I recommend? The Rockwell 6S and the Rockwell T2 stainless steel. Now, I know that's a lot more money than the other ones, but I got to tell you, the Rockwell 6C was the first one I bought, and it it made me a better shaver. I say that a lot on my channel. I went from a Viking Chieftain, which was an open to close. Then I went to a Merkur 34C, which everyone calls it the workhorse of the industry. And then I went to a Rockwell 6C. That Rockwell 6C made me a better shaver. So start there if you're worried about price. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. We get in some great discussions down there. Tell me what your favorite adjustable razor is or why you like the Rockwell razors as much as I do. Thank you so much. You guys have a great weekend.